Does the coronavirus have you wondering what should I be concentrating on? Because this is something that's typical in in society in different stressful moments. So it probably does. And let me tell you, even if it really doesn't, you need to be thinking about this because this makes a huge difference in your business, in your family, in society, in your community, things like that. What I'm talking about is leadership. Leadership. People go, I'm a leader. Well, you may be a leader or you may have been in a leadership position, but do you really concentrate on pillars of leadership, on guiding principles of leadership? So I want to talk about those with you briefly today because they're really important. They're not complicated and it's not in depth, but it's something that has to be top of mind, especially right now, because we need leaders, right? We need people that are carrying the torch, that are our North Star, that are aligning us with the principles and the guidance that we need to be focused on in order for us to maintain our sanity, maintain forward progress, keep our relationships and our families and our businesses together, things like that. So let me run through these four principles. Okay. The first one is activate leadership. Leaders start deteriorating every day that they aren't getting better. You've got to learn something, share something, deploy something every day. So if you're not creating better leadership in yourself and in others, you're really not truly a leader. You may be a manager, you may be managing situations, but leaders grow leadership. It's a garden. You have to plant the seeds, you have to water them, you have to give them nourishment every day. So, first thing is you have to activate leadership. Activate leadership. How do you do that? Well, we have this wonderful opportunity on the internet. You can listen to a podcast, you can read a book, you can read an article. All you got to do is go Google leadership, go to YouTube, watch TED Talks, things like that. So it's fascinating. Just look for these different principles in that leadership and write them down, or just take little tidbits and apply them. So learn and share. Ultimately, that's how you grow leadership. The second one is act as one. We have to think about ourselves as a community. A community. Think about a professional sports team, and then think about, call it a team of the best. There's a big difference there. The team of the best doesn't necessarily always get along, but a professional team under a great leader gets along really well and functions flawlessly. You have to act as one. Be an amazing team as your family, as your community, as your friend group, as your business. And a business is a team as well. The business owner, the business leader, and the customers. It's a team. So how can you act as a team? How can you, as the business leader, gather these people on your team and act as one? So think about that. The second one is act as one. The third one is activate the heart. We're emotional creatures. 100% of what we do and how we do it is emotionally based. 100%. Okay? Then you might go, I make logical decisions. Well, you got the attention of you or whoever it is that's a logical thinker with emotion, not with logic. We're emotional. So we have to activate the heart. The heart allows us to decide to move it to the brain, whether or not we want to make a decision emotionally or logically at that point. So, how do you activate the heart? Use the right words, be kind, have compassion. Okay? Your words and actions do matter. They really do. A smile matters. Your eyes matter. Your way of approaching things, your gratitude matters. Activate the heart. Ultimately, what I'm telling you here is care. Care. That's the most important thing. And it's interesting because when people start getting frustrated or there's overwhelm in society, like what we're dealing with right now, sometimes people move to fear. Fear reduces compassion because people turn internally and they become scared. Fear They take on fight, flight, or freeze. Our job as leaders is to turn that around. We have to turn that around and create compassion out of fear. And that's hard sometimes. We have to be unconditionally loving. So activate the heart. Okay? That's the third one. And then the fourth one is execute. Got to get it done. No leader has ever been successful by crawling in a hole and waiting. It just doesn't work. Okay? So we have to execute. We have to take and figure out, what can we do today? What ideas and direction and viewpoints can we give that get people to go accomplish something? Because accomplishment is food for the soul. It helps us be amazing. It helps us move forward with the next thing that we need to accomplish in our lives. Like right now, everybody's thinking, do I have enough supplies? Am I going to get sick? Are my loved ones, my family, my kids, whatever, going to get sick? My kids are home now from school, be it on spring break or extended spring break, whatever they're calling it. What do I do? How do I work? What's my boss going to say? Things like that. Or if you're running a business, is my business going to survive? How do I continue to grow my business? Well, we have to not wonder, we have to do. So creating a list of things to do. If you're in business or have a business, that first thing to do is take these other three principles and reach out to your customers. Help them learn, grow. Help them act as one. Help them be compassionate and see compassion and kindness and giving and caring. Okay? That's executing. We gotta move the progress forward, if you will. Move the ball forward on the field. We need to score some points, some victories right now, because little victories matter. These little micro commitments of executing matter. So how can you apply these things to your day? Just think about them. Just think about them. Go through this list. Did I learn something today? Did I help somebody learn something today? That's the first one. The second one, are we all together? Are we all together moving the same direction? The third one, do we care? And the fourth one, are we doing something? Okay? Those four things, if you build those into your day, things work out. Okay? We will get through this. We just got to be good leaders. Okay? It's not just getting through it, it's getting through it with kindness, caring, making sure each other gets what we need in order to accomplish things, and being better on the other side. So that's what I've got. Be a leader. Don't stand still. Don't wait. Do. Jump in there. People love to see leaders, and they will follow leaders. And leaders are what we need in society instead of people hiding. I'm not saying go run out and get into a big crowd. We know the rules right now. Okay. We don't want to, get anybody exposed to anything, but we got this cool tool called video. We have a phone, we have text messaging, and we do see each other on walks in front of our houses, things like that. So anyhow, be a leader. That's my ask of you today. It's Adam. Be well. We'll see you next time.